Hey Tids, how you doing? It's just a really emphatic greeting. You don't need to worry about the caps lock. I know that feeling. I'm feeling all right today. I'm kind of tired, but I'll be okay, I guess. I'll get there. Be getting started in just a minute. I think I've done everything I need to do pre-stream, so that's good. Oh, thanks, Tids. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's just, like work stress, life stress. You know how it is. Hey, Cypher, how you doing? It's quiet? Is it? Is everything quiet? Ah, I see, Cypher. I panicked for a second then because I've moved some stuff around. You'll see soon. Because I'm feeling funny today. I thought I'd play about with stuff, and I thought I'd broken something. Hey, Rust. Hey, Hans. How you both doing? I'm painting Warhammer today. Oh, what kind of Warhammer are you painting? I'm painting squigs, and I've got to get used to the fact that I've moved the camera. Hi. Yeah, so normally my camera is up here, and now I've put it down here so that you can see me a bit clearer, I guess. If you don't like it, tell me. I'll put it back where it normally is. But yeah, I figured I'd see what it looked like down here and see if this was any better. Hey, Kian, how you doing? Yeah, so we're going to be painting our little squiggy friend today. Now that their wheels are done. So all I did with this off stream last week. Yeah, all I did with this last week after the stream was just put a coat of Null oil over the top. I'm thinking about like putting some sort of racing stripe on it just to. Oh, you bugger, Lynn. Safe travels, and thank you so much for popping your head in. Yeah, I hope the 30-hour trip back to this mess is a safe and reasonably relaxing one. As relaxing as travelling can be. I arrived directly following a nice and cosy family dinner. Oh, that sounds lovely, Rust. And congratulations on being fully upgraded to 5G.
Hello there.
Hey, Nikki. Thank you so much for being subscribed for 6 months. That's absolutely brilliant. Half a year. Damn. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a good stream and week. It's going. I had some good news yesterday, which has certainly perked me up a little bit. I've got to admit. Flew to New Zealand with a 1-year-old. Oof, I bet that were rough. Hey, Rocket, how you doing? Cool. Glad to hear it, Lynn. But yeah, safe travels. Okay. Hey, Torpor, how you doing? I think we've got everybody now. Have I caught up? The government is counting my nose hairs as we speak. Nice one, Rust. Started a new Nuzlocke, fighting type this time. Awesome, Keen. Good luck. I've never done a Nuzlocke. It's something that I am considering doing on stream at some point. Take care, Lynn. And again, safe travels. Yeah, it's something I'm thinking about doing at some point. Hey, McG, how you doing? So yeah, if anybody is like super weirded out by the change in angle of the camera, because I'm looking up at chat just to make sure, if you're weirded out by it, let me know. I'll put it back where it used to be. It's not a big shuffle, so good, thank you. You, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired, but I'm still kind of on a bit of a high from the good news yesterday. So yeah, could be worse. Right. I have a question for you all, chat. What colour should we paint our little friend here? Painting 6 heavy bolters for 2 of my Lehman Rust tanks. Getting red on them now. Awesome, Hands. Good luck. Happy painting. Hey, Psychologist, how you doing? Tried Slime Rancher for a bit today. It's so relaxing. I really want to play Slime Rancher. It looks like a lot of fun, but I have so many games like on the to-do list already. I painted a dragon. Slime Rancher is so good. Found the Crash Bandicoot statuette that they used to sell at GameStop. Oh, that's wicked, Rocket. Taking today off from building minis due to a long work day. I can totally understand that, Nikki. Totally understand that. Well, I hope you enjoy your chill time. I spot a squig painting a squig. Hey, Steggy, how you doing? Building some Bulgrins using the Necromunda Slave Ogrins. Wicked Psychologist. Best of luck with it. I hope it goes well. Yeah, so, what are we thinking, folks? What would be a nice colour for our little squiggy friend here? And should I put, like, a Go Faster stripe on the side of their wheels? Wicked Cypher. I'm taking it that was a yes for the Go Faster stripe. Oh yeah, that's fair, Rust. Sometimes you need something like that. Like, I really need to get back to Dark Souls, but I'm stuck on it, and I need something that I can, frankly, get through a little bit easier without having to bash my head against it at the moment, because things are a bit rough. But I do really want to get back to it and finish it, because I was really enjoying it and I'm itching to carry on with it. But at the same time, that boss is just really slaying me. Oh my gosh. That's a fair bit, Nikki. I mean, I know exactly how you feel. I've got a shelf of shame next to me. Shelf of potential, we'll say instead. Hey, D-Mac, how you doing? But you'll get through it eventually, Nikki. For the most part, I'm sure. You know how it is. We always buy more, don't we? Can't help ourselves. Okay. So. I'm thinking we should paint this little guy. What about yellow? What do we think? Or green? Pink? Blue? I mean, I have already got one pink squig. So what do we think? What would be a nice colour for our little friend here? Because I'm super indecisive. I was thinking green. Green's a good colour. Pac-Man yellow. Oh my god. Or perhaps teal. Gold? Passweet built one huge terrain bundle, 2 battle forces. Bloody hell. That's a lot of assembly though, Nikki. Good on you. Like, I've not built anything in yonks. Hello, Porthos. Now, I don't know. Yeah, I thought as much. Let's see what Porthos looks like with the camera where it is right now. Go on, him. Go on, him. He has literally forced me out of my chair. Is there music? There is. Oh gosh. I wonder why it was so bloody loud. Okay, so I can't have the camera in that spot because you can't see the dog when he gets up. Not that he makes it any easier when he is here. Yeah, I'd forgot to hit the show on stream button, so I've just been listening to the music and really enjoying it and thinking, yeah, these are really good tracks. Which means that when I was lip syncing along to Dare earlier, you probably all thought I was just being weird. Oh well, now you know what it's like for people that watch the VODs. Oh, okay, P. Look, if you're going to take up loads of space on the chair, you're going to have to expect to get shoved about. Because I need to sit on here too. Right. Let's see if we can get him in shot properly. Because he's being awkward again. See? Awkward. Wicked. Yes, DMAC has discovered a new trick. Pac-Man yellow is a good colour. Okay, so we've got a vote for green, a vote for teal, 2 votes for Pac-Man yellow. Going to practice drawing eyes. Awesome, Cypher, good luck. And remember, if they don't turn out quite how you expected them to or how you wanted them to, you're still practicing. You'll get there. I'm going to go yellow. Okay, yellow it is. So I am going to do the weirdest fucking thing with this squig that is going to be yellow. And I'm going to paint him pink first. Hilariously, this is called Squid Pink, but we call it Pepto Squigmol. Because, well, if I turn the overhead down a little bit. Ta-da! This is Pepto Squigmol. It's actually Vallejo Squid Pink. Hey, Cyborg, how you doing? So I put the camera back where it normally is now, and I'm looking for it where it was before. Pink. Hey, Grox, how you doing? The colour of democracy wins again. So, some of you will remember Pepto Squigmol from the first squig I painted on stream when I did the Tidders squig. Because this is the pink that we used for the pink bit of the Dazzle camo. But in this situation, it's actually going to act as our base coat. Because, and I don't know who discovered this trick originally, but I learnt it from Unity, who is on Twitch under Unity Paint stuff, I believe. I've got a terrible memory for names, unless they're like super simple. But yeah, I learnt it from Unity. If you put a pink like this, as a base coat under yellow, the yellow goes on way smoother. Unity might have internet by the end of the week. Oh, wicked! I say it's been a while since I've seen him about. But yeah, some of you, if you've ever painted anything yellow before or tried, might have found that it goes on really streaky and it looks kind of naff a lot of the time. Now, it does obviously depend on the brand of paint. Hey, Buff, how you doing? And it depends on what kind of surface you're using it on as well. Like, anyone that paints yellow Space Marines, hot damn, I take my hat off to you, because that is a pain in the arse to do. But yeah, having a base coat of one of these sort of lighter pinks underneath your yellow can make it really pop and look really nice and smooth. And I've done this on the Narita Boy figure that Mod Hell sent me for the yellow bits of the Trichroma sword. Techno sword even. And I did it on one of the 2 Ukrainian flag squigs that I painted. With that one, it was more to see how that came out rather than a necessity. Narita squig when? Well, I certainly could do a Narita squig. But it'll have to wait until after I've dealt with all of my old Zogwarts curse requests. Because I've got quite a few from back when the Squig Sanctuary first started up. And I've got 2 that have been redeemed since I put the channel point redemption in. Now, the channel point redemption has changed since I set it up last week. It is now, because it was funny, 40k channel points. But if you want to get your squigification done quicker than that, you can also cheer. Gotta try and remember now. I think it was 500 bits, or donate £5, and I will add it to the top of the curse queue. The reason I've done that is because, frankly, I was undervaluing what I was doing. And it has been pointed out to me by a few people. So I thought I'd best do something about it. And we're all guilty of this, I'm sure. £5 of squigs. Sort of, yes. We have a tendency as a species to undervalue our own work and to set our expectations of ourselves higher than we set them for everybody else. Hey guys, how you doing? Awesome, Rust. And I need to get better at not doing that as well. So this is one way I'm trying to do that. And if this doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's something that can be adjusted, you know? £5 of squigs, you say? Oh, Porthos wants to get down. Go on then. Bye-bye. Awesome hands. I'll take a look later. Thank you, DMAC, for redeeming my favourite sound command there. It's always nice to be right about something. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there, Grox. But, you know, it was indeed Ender Lilies, DMAC. He wants to show appreciation for the time and effort you've put into them. And I think if it was me in his position, I'd probably do the same thing. You know? That's why I say you should always tip your artists if you're able to as well. The old double standards when it comes to valuing things, I understand quite well. Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to undervalue yourself and what you do. Oh, folks are really enjoying not having to look for YouTube links. This is great. And hopefully this will mean we won't have so many problems with TechSquig not knowing what's the sweet fuck to do with itself, which is nice. At least only work related, so I take it as real life The Office kind of way. Fair play, guys. Hopefully this will be slightly less too many people in this community too willing to provide labour without compensation. Fair play, Grox. Yeah, I think if it comes to like super niche content, folks will probably have to use actual YouTube links, but I think we're less likely to have the server issues with those as well, so. Right, I'm going to have to leave our little squig friend here to Dark Souls style notification, pizza devoured. Yes, Kian, love it. Okay, I'm gonna grab it by the tail and place it tongue first into the putty. And then I'm gonna touch up the bit of the tail that I've just rubbed all the paint off of. Because we've got to wait for that to dry so that we can put the next coat on. The Rasmus are still going? Seriously? Damn. Huh. Oh, Kian, good choice. Seeing as we're suddenly on a Eurovision bend. Gee, I wonder who put this in. Okay. While we're waiting for the squig friend to dry, I'm going to straighten the camera up because I must have knocked it when Porthos was coming up. That's better. And then I think we should decide on yes, McG. I distinctly remember when their first album came out in the UK. So what colour racing stripe shall we do? Okay, now I am impressed with text quick. I'm glad to hear it. You think we should put a little trans pride flag on it? Actually, if the song request gets the wrong song, just use wrong song to remove it. Cool. Cheers, D-Mac. Awesome, McG. Tell Mrs. McG I said hi. What we could do, I think, depending on where the squig is sat, is we could actually make a little, like, we could put little trans pride flags on the edges of the back there. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just go over with... Oh, no, green. I was going to go over with just the same red, but without anything added to it. But I think a green stripe. I'm trying to remember what green means in orcs. As is only right and proper, McG. I've got to admit, I am looking forward to when I get the first bits or donation related Old Zogwarts curse, because I've set up a special notification and I really want to do the same thing for the channel point redemption, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to get that set up and I didn't have time to do it before this stream. Oh, bloody hell. I want a really happy and bouncy squig to be painted as a tabby slime. Cat ears and a tail are optional. I think we can do that. In fact, I think I have the perfect squig for that. Give me a moment. I'll finish this stripe. Oops. I'm getting a little shaky. I'm having a shaky day. Oh, look, it's wonky at the end. It is exactly £5, Nikki. Okay, where is my little friend? I know you're in there somewhere. I'm going to have to shuffle. Give me a sec. Ah, there you are. second I stood up. So, I think this one is perfect for what you've requested, Rust. Just spent £100 on minutes from Russia. What on earth, Cypher? If you donate 50 in what's the word? In portions of 5. Oh, miniatures. Sorry, misread. That makes more sense. Yeah, they can add up quickly, can't they, Cypher? Yeah, you'd have to do it in amounts of 5 for the alert to proc. But if you wanted 10 squigs doing, then...
Dance, Yumi! Dance!
Thank you, Nikki! Oh, Grox, I know. So, Nikki, thank you very much for inflicting old Zogwart's curse on somebody or something. What would you like? I will add it to the list. It worked well, didn't it, Buff? Okay, so... Oh, bless you, Nikki. Thank you so much. Cool, I will... You know what? I think I will do a non-binary pride flag squig. Tabby slime. I'm just making my notes. That's for Rust and for Nikki. Cool. Thank you very much, folks. Okie dokie, Kian. Best of luck. What Transformer looks after subs? Go on, Cyborg. I'm guessing this is a joke. Everyone here, you've all got the touch because you're good beans. Oh, bless you, Buff. You too. You're close then, Cypher. Optimus Prime. Oh my god, Cyborg. That is brilliant and terrible at the same time, and I don't know whether to... I can't good joke on this panel. I don't have the good joke button. Damn it. Oh, but I can redeem it in here, I think. Thank you, D-Mac. Oh, did I not set good joke up yesterday? I didn't. Shit. So I'm slowly migrating all of the sound commands out of the Stream Elements chatbot. Oh, D-Mac, you bugger. Thank you very much for putting Trichroma Sunset into the jukebox. Can't say no to a bit of Narita Boy. Top Man from Mega Man gets a whole new meaning now. Okay, so, Rust, what do you think to this Swiggy friend here for your Tabby Slime squig? I'm going to keep holding him there, and I'm going to take a look at my list of curse victims. So, the Pedro Pascal squig, I've got to do some work before I can start putting that one together. Because I've got to build him a little helmet. So I'll have to work on that one off stream, I think. I joked that I'm Dadimus Prime and the husband is Ultra Dadimus. Awesome, Cypher. Love it. The Transformers squig, which I think it was Geist that requested. Was it you, Geist? It was. Okay, so I got in touch with Wib, and he, as I expected, said he would like a Sharkticon squig. Now, I had already been planning to pick up a specific squig. Fitting, I know, right? Oh, cool, thank you, Russ. That'd be very, very helpful. Isn't it legally distinct Chilean actor squig? Something like that, Grox. So I am waiting for that squig to arrive, and then it will get the Sharkticon treatment. But I'm quite excited about that. That one will be a really fun one. So thank you for redeeming that. And Wib was very, very surprised and very flattered when I was just like, oh yeah, I need to know which one, which Transformer you want turning into a squig. So that was very sweet. Made us both smile, I think. Definitely made me smile. Oh, they're so cute! And I love the slime in the background that looks utterly horrified as well. That slime is me. Yeah, I think I can do that. And if we do it with this one, I mean, I could take its mohawk off. Release the cherry on top. Do I have any happier looking squigs? Let's see. I could use an actual, one of the old bounce squigs. I've got plenty of them. I found somebody in Russia who was selling like 20 squigs. One of these ones. I painted my nails especially for this stream, and I've covered them in pink paint. Yeah, so this seller on eBay was selling 20 of the different, like, this generation of squig. So there's 3 or 4 different squig styles. I mean, it's got a big smile. It's a very happy looking fella. And I thought these were going to be like 3D printed or plastic recasts of the metal squigs. But no, they are actual metal squigs. So I got an absolute fucking bargain with that lot. Well worth it. In spite of the imports. It's the one that's jumping into the air. This one was jumping into the air until he broke. So they were all base coated and based when I bought them, and they did not survive the trip to the UK. This one is when he's fixed back onto his base, he's like that. but I also have some that are jumping a bit more actively. So, oh, this one's still attached to its base. This will do. There's this one. It's a different design from the same sort of time. I think this one, yeah, I was going to say, I think this one would lend itself really nicely to the cheek markings as well, because of the way it's posed. Cool, there we go. I knew we'd find one eventually. Yes, this one. Okay. And I will get some green stuff, and we will make its ear holes more cat-eary. So, seeing as we're still waiting for this to dry, yeah, that's still a bit too shiny. And it's going to need another coat of pink. Let's get this fella base coated. I'm really hoping that the Sharkticon squig. Yes, DMAC. While you remember what? Panic. Believe there's someone in chat who'll be making their stream debut tomorrow. Oh, really? Who would that be? And can we get a shout out for them? Thank you very much, DMAC. That is fab news, Rust. Lies, all lies. Are you actually doing your first ever stream tomorrow, Rust? I don't know why I'm doing this when I need to green stuff its ears first. Silly of me. And yes, I know it's already been base coated once, but I don't like that base coat. I'm not a big fan of pale base coats. That's just me, though. You know, if you want to base coat stuff pale, base coat it pale. Did a couple of test ones to see that everything's working. Awesome. Yeah, we've all been there. My first test stream, a couple of years ago now, was I played Ghostmaster. And I was only going to play for like a little bit just to make sure that the game was being captured okay and everything. And I ended up just continuing to play it for a couple of hours or so. I think I only had like one viewer, but you know, we all start somewhere. Every one of my streams is a test stream. Oh, DMAC, your streams are great. Shush. And you know what? DMAC's recently updated his stream stuff, and he's got some really cool shit that you can do now. Like, the way his shout-outs work is so cool. And seeing as it's weird to ask someone to shout themselves out, thank you to the folks that acquiesced to my request the other day and followed DMAC. He's now at over 100 followers, in fact, which is great news. But if you're not following him, I do highly recommend it. Very good streams. Everyone's stream is better than mine, because mine is non-existent. Oh, bless you, Nikki. What are we going to do with you, DMAC? Steady now, folks. Those of you that stream or have streamed in the past, I'm sure. Hey Sheridan, how you doing? I'm sure that the content you've produced and do produce
Hello there.
um,
Hello there.
is great because you're lovely people.
You're goddamn right, homie.
Thanks, D-Mac. I used to get 1 or maybe 2 viewers when I streamed, and then others in the community started streaming more regularly, and I stopped. Did complete 4 games on stream, though. I mean, completing 4 games on stream is great, Hans. And yeah, like, the early streaming can be a bit disheartening. I don't really have the rig for it. Fair play, Cypher. I did a bunch of cooking streams, but due to work and other life things, made it a bit too tricky too. Yeah, I completely understand that, Cyborg, but the streams I saw of yours were so good. It was really nice watching you cook. Hope everyone is having a good day. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Green stuff. I keep stopping painting so I can get the green stuff and then forgetting what I was doing and going back to the painting. I'm silly. Oh, this takes me back. Oh, here is a bit of green stuff that I mixed up when I was doing something before Christmas and then didn't need to use, which has gone solid. I present to you a nugget of the finest green. I was tempted to stream yesterday, but thought I'd catch part of Longfang's Halo stream. Next thing I know, I'd watch the whole of the stream. Yeah, it goes like that sometimes, doesn't it?
Hello there.
Like, the amount of times that I've had to put a tweet out on a Saturday night to say that my stream is starting late because I've been so distracted by watching Snipe and Wib's stream. Is everyone else tempted to go General Kenobi when the Hello There plays all the time, Buff? That's kind of why I left it there. This takes me back to being 22 in Hamburg. Damn, Cypher. Okay, I'm just making sure I've not missed something, because I feel like I've missed something. My brain's going a bit melty. Oh, I can imagine, Sheridan. Like, I've said this on my streams a few times now, but I have completed more games and painted more miniatures since I started streaming than I ever did before. I'm finally getting through my backlog and stuff. And I'm also finding time to actually play games off stream now as well, which is nice. Tech Squig is an orange for me. You're orange for me, Cyborg, but Tech Squig isn't. Tech Squig is like a green colour. Like a dark green. Okay, I need... Actually, I'll just use this toothpick. This might be a little difficult, but we'll see. Let's get an indent in there as well. Let's tilt it more that way, because cat ears point outwards. There we go. Fucking Pepto Squigmole's getting everywhere. dark orange for me. Huh. Just stay there. Good. Okay. We're getting there, slowly. We got one ear. Oops. I'm gonna have to put him down for a second. Are you dry enough for me to move? Yeah, okay, cool. I can have my painting handle back now. That's better. Because now I can use both hands to... As is usually the case with these things, the second one isn't going as well as the first one. But that's okay. The song I requested is from Mumborg. Okay, I'll take a look in a second. There we go. That's better. My headphones have gone to sleep. The music just suddenly stopped and I was like, okay, either it's broken or my headphones have gone to sleep. Thankfully, it's easy to tell which one it is. That's not bad, is it? Fairly catty. Cats move their ears anyway, it's fine. Yeah. There we go. So now I just need to make sure that they're melded in at the back. The song is by Tolkien. Pour screen music in the Bard streams. Oh, that's awesome, Geist! Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, for this one, because of the way the ear's sort of bent, I need a brush that I don't care about too much. This one will do. This is a cheap and cheerful little acrylic paintbrush that Slow got for Christmas a while back. Which I generally use for stuff like glue, which is why it's a bit stiffer than it really should be. Since putting up pics of her and Unity's games night, and Grim is sat in the lid of the... Oh, that's adorable. not restricted by the need to perform well for the algorithm. So it'll just be the chillest thing and I can do whatever I want while also promoting the content creators in the community. That's really good, Rust. And that's a really good approach to have. Like, I am struggling for cash at the moment, so there is a little bit of me that's like, you need to I have that thing in the back of my head saying that I need to try and do well at this so that I can deal with the deficit, as it were. But I started streaming so that I could provide some company and solace to folks who were isolated because of the lockdowns. And I've kept doing it because I enjoy it. And as much as the money really helps, it's always going to be about whether I enjoy it or not for me. So I totally get where you're coming from there. I enjoy spending time with you folks, and I enjoy painting miniatures and sharing stories and, you know, talking about music and stuff. It's just nice. You folks are nice. You're nice to talk to. And you're nice to, I want to say listen to, but like I read what you put. So you're nice to read. That feels weird. You know what I mean. So it's just, if weirdly thirsty, yes, you are weirdly thirsty, but it's part of your endearing charm. You horny buggers. Okay, you shouldn't really paint green stuff this soon after applying it, but I like to live dangerously. So I am doing. If I was going to be posting these to somebody or anything like that, like if they were proper commission pieces, then I wouldn't do this. But as this squig is going to be staying with me, if they get poorly, I can make them better. Oh my god, the little ears. If you're not living dangerously, who will? Exactly, and it's not like I need to use sharp objects at the moment, so I need to find some way of frightening hands. Sorry, hands. You know I don't mean that. Fun fact, DMAC and I found the concept artist for Blasphemous on Twitter today. Oh, wicked! Like, the art of Blasphemous is just... oh, yes. If you've not seen it, folks, I highly recommend just looking at some of the pixel art, because it's glorious. Like, whew. Game's a bit dark, so if grim stuff ain't your cup of tea, then maybe don't play it. But you could always watch DMAC play it, because he streams it. But yeah, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, that is fully base coated. Aha! In the base coat that I want to use. Dark and disturbing, very true, Sheridan. Imagine AOS but Dark Souls. Yeah, fair. Yes. This is one of my favourite Lordy tracks. I'm easily pleased. The first time... Yes, DMAC, you missed Blasphemous chat. Yeah, the first time I saw Lordy perform live and they played this, I was ecstatic. Oops. There we go. That's a bit clearer. We've got an air bubble there though, because I've gone over it really quickly. Oh, we're still getting the internal server errors. There we go. I genuinely don't know what causes it. Like the first couple of streams with the new bot, we didn't have any issues like that, and then all of a sudden they got really frequent. Search term brings nothing back. Oh. Okay, so that explains it for that. It doesn't explain it when we use actual YouTube links. Many years ago, Mrs. McG got us tickets to see Lordy live in Nottingham. Good times. How many years ago, McG? Because there's a strong possibility we were at the same gig. Because I saw them at Download, and then I saw them on their own tour when they toured with Turisaz. And then I saw them again a year later. Ah, there you go. Okay, while layer 2 of the Pepta-Squig mold dries, let's get the other green stripe on. Did I break it with that Bloodborne song that wouldn't play? No, not at all, Buff. That was the stream when we started getting the server errors, but it wasn't you that broke it. It's just a weird thing that has been happening. I'm going to try and hold this differently to see if that helps me achieve a straight line. It probably won't. Oh no. Okay, that was a bad plan. Yep, I think we were at the same gig, McG. Server's gonna error. It's the price of technology. Yeah. I just, like... I wish it would give me a little more information, you know? Not enough human sacrifices. I know, right, McG? Reminds me, DMAC, we never did figure out if I ended up in a photo op with your dad at one of the conventions I went to, did we? A lot of weird small world shit happens in my life. Okay, so we've got a nice little green stripe. I can't remember what green means in Orc World, but I've got bloody Pepto-Squigmol all over the wheels. Can I get it off? This stuff is sticky. This is why most painters wear gloves, but I'm just like, nah, that's what professionals do. Hello, Kian. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I can't get the pink off, I'm just going to paint over it. Oopsie. It looks like that's the only bit that's got pink all over it, so we should be alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until that's dried off, and then I'll just put some Nuln oil over the top of it. Hear me out, looted Necrons. Yeah, I can see it, Cyborg. I would do something like that. That sounds fun. Okie doke, Cypher. Good luck with the dadding. Had to get cat food. I hope your quest for cat food was successful, Kian. Okay, we're getting there with the pink now. It's looking good. I'm going to put this over there. I can't because it's not 100% dry yet, so I can't even take it off of the painting handle. I'm going to have to buy a secondary painting handle, aren't I? Hey RNG, how you doing? If it's the one about somebody's wife, there are some serious issues with that, Cyborg. Because I've seen that already. Heck yeah. I know there are some issues with Narita Boy when it comes to, like, I know, one, it has a photosensitivity warning on it for a reason, so that, but also I know some people get, like, a motion sickness from it, because of the way in which the game has been designed so that it works well with the soft filter. Oh, no, I do not blame you at all, RNG. I was watching GDQ right up to, well, about half an hour before the stream was due to start. I was watching the Sonic block, because of course I was. That's fair, Hans. I mean, I've still got my GW one somewhere, but I don't really like that one. Oh, I'll tell you what I do have, though. I have these stands that you're supposed to magnetise to put the bases on, and painting handle putty. So what I can do is put a lump of the painting handle putty on my mini stand here, wiggle our little squig friend out. Oh dear. It's fine, be fine. There we go. Yeah, that's not done much damage to the paint either because it's mostly dry. It's done more damage to me. Okie dokie. Well, seeing as I've had a lot of people doing the whole lurk thing, we do now have a lurk command as well. I've been updating a lot of shit. And observing what other folks do, trying to figure out, you know, things. Oh! Not only did that not work, but TechSquig couldn't handle it. Holy shit. I guess I'll have to fix that after the stream. Wonder what caused that. Hey, Longship, how you doing? Actually, you know what? I think I've actually got the... Let's have a look-see. I'm going to have a look at what's caused it. I'm so glad I organised these alphabetically. Oh, yeah, I see what it is. I see what it is. Bed, the best frontier, that it is. Let's see if it works now. There we go. So, for those that don't know how Twitch bots work, you have to learn the, for want of a better description, programming language that's required by the bot to be able to make it do certain things, like read out usernames. And this particular one requires the curly brackets. And when I was typing things out, I can never read the word golly without hearing it in Link's voice. I got the square bracket instead of the curly bracket and didn't notice because they look so similar in the font that's being used that yeah, I just didn't notice it when I was checking everything over before I finished up for the night. Oopsie. Fixed it though. So this is the point when I realised that I've used the wrong code or something like that as well. This had to have been Rocket. Nice choice, Rocket. Okay, what was I looking for? I was looking for a particular blue. That's what I was doing. Okay, so for our little tabby slime squig, there we go. I'm gonna base with... Oh, actually, I'm gonna base with Eshin Grey, and then our blue-grey is going to be... We're actually using the same colours as we did for the raccoons. It's going to be Mechanica Standard Grey and Latex Blue mixed together. And the reason I couldn't find them in my sack of blues is because they were on the desk already. So while we're waiting for Wheelie Squig... Good old monkey face thief. Has the first contact theme been put in? I don't see it. You can go in there. I really need to reorganise my paints. They're all over the place. And I can only apologise for that. That can just stay on the floor for now. Okay. So. Actually, yeah, we want Eshin Grey as the base. Put those over there for a sec. Found a fan comic of Jigen blowing up at Lupin. Oh, really? I don't think I've ever seen Jigen get actually angry at Lupin. Like, he always takes kind of the disapproving parent approach in the stuff I've seen. Sort of, go on then, it's not going to work, but you're going to do it whether I tell you to or not, so may as well get on with it and learn the hard way. This is a perfect example of a song with an unreliable narrator. Very jazzy. Mumborg asked me to request this. It's nice. Like it. I was actually humming Golden Brown the other day. Can't remember what it was that got it stuck in my head, but... There we go. I do like being able to get one or two squigs worked on over the course of a stream. It's nice. I feel like I'm actually getting stuff done, you know? Okay. How you doing, little squig friend? I do love that I'm just propping him up with his own tongue. Okay, you're gonna go up there. And you're gonna go here. So, how do we want to do this? Because I've not got much left in there. I've got some older yellow paints, but I don't think I've got that many new ones. Let's have a look. Okay, this is a cover. Ow. Just punching my lamp. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, I think I know why actually, Grox. It might be because of the index at the end. Oh, there we go. It just took a little while to realise it didn't work. Poor Tech Squig's having a time tonight, it would seem. If you know the name of the song and the artist, you can just put that into chat instead of the YouTube link, and it'll find it for you, as Geist has done a couple of posts up. Okay, so behold my very small selection of yellows. I have Avalon Sunset. Oh, that's far too bright for you folks. That better? Yes, there we go. So I have Avalon Sunset, which is a dark mustardy yellow. Found a better link. There we go. I have some golden yellow left. This is a 2012 paint. Tony Miniatures, thank you so much for the follow. Just wondering if my alerts are scuppered again, because I didn't see anything pop up. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah. Old golden yellow, not very much of that. I don't think I'll be able to use that. I've got Aerial Yellow. Plenty of that one. And then Phoenix Flames, which is an Army Painter one. Oh gosh, that sucks, Tony. And Demonic Yellow. Demonic Yellow is the one that I used for the Ukrainian flag squig. Ah! Is that a meme, perchance, Cyborg? I haven't taken the meme filter off. So I think don't know that one, Cyborg. It must have the tag meme somewhere in that particular video. Because that's the only thing that I've banned other than the Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune. Very memey. Ah, right, okay, thank you, Geist. Okay, so I'm thinking I don't want to go Avalon Sunset for the base. I think I'll go Aerial Yellow for the base, and then we'll have Demonic Yellow over the top, or I'll do Phoenix Flames. But I'll do one of these two because they're basically the same colour. In fact, I think they're actually the same colour. Also, if anyone's wondering, Aerial Yellow is the closest you're going to get to Golden Yellow, I think. I don't know that either, Cyborg, I'm sorry. Yeah, so... And there's the Demonic Yellow, which is much brighter, as you can see by the fact that it's, you know... There we go. Ooh, lasagna. Okay, so yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll stick with a single brand of paint, seeing as I've got both yellows in one. One thing you can do, Tony Miniatures, I haven't done it with any of mine because I don't seem to have any issues with them. But if you're really careful, you could put a pin in the top of the lid to sort of plug the bottle when the lid's on. I know a few people have done that in the past. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in this because I'm always really nervous with yellows. Not too much though, because it's quite thin already. Yeah, I genuinely don't think my alert went off when you followed me, Tony Miniatures, so I'm just gonna rerun it and see if it behaves itself. So the jar fills up, but my actual alerts aren't doing the thing. Very odd. That's annoying. The Ents marching song, fabulous. Oh dear. So it looks like some bits of our little squig friend weren't quite dry. But that's okay. I'll finish this layer and then we'll leave him to sit for a bit longer. Because I've started now, I may as well finish, otherwise it's going to look really weird. Try not to fill in the gaps where his eyes are. So I'm just going to leave that over there. And we'll focus on... Welcome back, Cypher. All sorted? Oh, are you getting a tattoo in May, Cyborg? Friends, yes. Angie Ents. Let's see if that will do. Okay. So, this one, we're ready for that blue-grey now. So, oh dear. I am actually running out of Velour Top Blue because it doesn't want to come out the bottle. So there must not be much left. There we go. Required a bit of violence. Actually, I think we're going to need more than that. Because we want it to be mostly blue with a little bit of grey. And then we'll probably have to lighten it up with a bit of spaceship exterior. If I can figure out where I put that one earlier when I cleaned up. But done like it was drawn on a drafting board. So still gonna... Oh, that's really cool, Cyborg. I bet that's going to look fab. Okay. This should be fine. Reminder and notice for those that don't already know. Oh. Tech Squig, what's up with you tonight? It's just decided to stop playing. Yeah, for those that don't know or don't remember, my Citadel paints are all pre-thinned with Liquitex Flow Aid, which is why you very rarely see me adding water to them. Because they're already thin enough. So, I'm actually going to do this as a separate spot on the palette, just in case I cock it up. I mean, the nice thing about a wet palette is I can keep the paper afterwards if I need to match the colour back later. There we go, that's perfect, I think. Let's have a look at that picture you sent me. Needs to be paler though, I was right. So, where's my spaceship exterior? Ah, there it is. It's right next to the Pepto-Squigmole. Spaceship exterior, it's very, very light grey. Get as much paint as possible off the brush before I do this. Don't want to waste any of it when I've just mixed it up. See, it's so very light in its greyness that it's almost white, which is handy for this. That should be enough. We'll see. Yeah, I think that will do. We can always add a second coat with more of the spaceship exterior added if we need it. So, does anybody have any questions about the Squig Sanctuary, the project in general, anything like that? He fell! Do the squigs have plenty of room to roam? Well, at the moment they're living in my cabinet. They have Squiggy Hill, which is a lovely little hill that I found on eBay, which was pre-flocked and everything, but I've added more flowers to it and put some rocks and stuff in the cave underneath for the cave squigs. The stomper that I'm working on is no further along because, frankly, it's fucking huge and I don't really have the space to work on it unless I'm doing it downstairs. And I was also thinking about putting some lighting into it, and I'm just not brave enough to do that yet. I've got some trees, some mushroom trees in particular, and I've got plans to pick up a fountain so that they've got somewhere they can bathe. And I've seen a couple of other bits of terrain that I'm going to save up for as well. So they're going to have plenty of space to roam about, lots of fun activities, that kind of thing.
Get nice and moist for me, won't
Oh,
you?
jeez. Hey, Mum, how you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Folks at home, if you've not been having regular drinks whilst you've been watching the stream, please do remember to hydrate. Very important. And a posture check as well. I will try to stop sitting like a gremlin in a moment, I promise. Got home about half an hour ago. Thanks for putting this in, guys. I love Louisa. She is my favourite of the Encanto family. The Madrigals, that is. This movie, so it is absolutely amazing. And I mentioned this on a previous stream when some Encanto music was put in, but there's so many wonderful little things about the way the film is constructed that just makes me very happy. Like, they use actual common non-verbal language that was used by I'm going to get this wrong, I know I am. Was used by Colombians when they were fleeing from colonizers. And the fact that they've done that is so fab. And it's a little thing that most people won't notice or even realise because they won't know about it. But it's there for the people that do know. Somebody was talking about it on Twitter and I saw the thread and I was just like, that's amazing. That's an attention to detail that I have a respect for definite. Oh yeah, exactly, Geist. I watched it with my mum. Watched it on my own and then I watched it with my mum a second time and I was just like, oh yeah, that's that thing that I can't say anything about because I don't want to spoil it for mum, but yeah. Right, I had a posture check to deal with, so I'm gonna do that. Look, I'm sitting straight. Right. Also, Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy who wrote Hamilton, is behind the lyrics for all of the songs, and you can fucking tell. He's a very talented musician. I remember seeing somebody saying that they didn't like that the songs sounded like knockoff Hamilton songs, and then everybody else was just like, you might want to rethink that. Has it done it again? It's done it again. I don't know what's up with TechSquig all of a sudden, but it's decided it doesn't want to just automatically play the songs. So if your song gets skipped, I'm really sorry. I did Geist, and I am very excited about it, because it looks very much my thing. I sent the trailers to Slow after I watched them, and I said, I want, nay, need to see this movie. It looks so good. Very Ranma. Yeah, it is. TechSquig is just acting up for company. Yeah, apparently. I can only take TechSquig somewhere twice. The second time to apologise for the first. As is only right and proper. Okay. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So we're going to use this as the shadow colour because it is quite a bit darker than what's in the picture that Rust sent me. So I've just put a load more spaceship exterior into a little bit of the blue-grey I'd mixed up. And I'm just going to very carefully apply it to some bits of the squig, because I kind of want to leave the recesses that darker colour. Yes, Geist. When Slow and I were watching it, Slow was like, that one sounds really familiar, but I can't think why. He's normally really good at placing voices almost immediately. And I was just like, no, I don't hear it. I don't know who it is. And then we looked it up and I went, oh my god, it is. How did I not realise? Like, that certain British actor has been a VA in a couple of things I've watched recently, and I normally click straight away. I was quite surprised at myself for not realising. And thank you for keeping that very spoiler free there. Much appreciated. Try not to put too much paint on my brush as well, you might notice, because that way, when I've done the big flat areas, I've got a tiny little bit left that I can just sort of fade things with. It works out quite well for me. This is just how I do things though. Not saying it's a right way, or heck, it's not even a wrong way, it's just a way to do things, you know? All hands. Big hugs, friend. I mean this sincerely, Hans. So please don't think otherwise. But knowing how much you struggle with those kind of things, I am so, so proud of you for booking your appointment. And I hope that you're proud of yourself for it too. Because you should be. You are a good and brave bean. But better. It's always difficult getting the lighting right. So I want you folks to be able to see what's going on. But I also need to be able to see myself what's going on. See, my joints didn't hurt any more or less than they normally do after mine, Cyborg. I mean, maybe that's why I didn't notice it, because, you know, my joints always hurt. But I didn't really have any side effects after my booster. So much so that when my doctor's surgery sent me a text message the other day saying I needed to book my booster, I'd forgotten that I'd had it. So I booked one. And then I got another text message the next day asking me to book a booster. And I went, hang on a minute, I've already had one of these. So I phoned them up and talked to them about it. And they were like, yeah, we sent it to you by accident, sorry. You don't actually need another booster. That's fair, Cyborg. I've lost my compression gear. My right knee has been giving me so much trouble. I've actually been working downstairs, if nothing else, because it means I can put my foot up, like I can put my leg up, and it's slightly less uncomfortable then. I mean, that also means the dog can lay on me, which isn't massively helpful when I'm in a lot of pain, but there we go. Joys of pet ownership, eh? A lot of people have, to be honest with you, Grox. It seems it either makes you go like full recovery mode, full patad, or you just don't notice it at all. Doesn't seem to be any in between. It's odd. Oh, bless you, Cyborg. I know that feeling all too well. The knee that's causing me trouble is the one that I injured when Porthos got attacked a couple of years back. Oh, the sound didn't play. Bugger. Guess I've got to fix that later. This is the beauty of making any changes to your stream setup, so that you never know if anything's actually going to work properly until somebody uses it and it either does or doesn't. Yeah, the sound command is missing. That's why it's... because it's giving you text instead of the sound command. And TextSquig can't do both in a single command, sadly. This is bizarre. There we go. Got to paint his tummy now. There we go. Ah, I see, Cyborg. Let's have another look at the picture. Okay, so if we now take the Eshin Grey and put that over there. I don't know how clearly you'll be able to see what I'm doing on the wet palette. Okay. Oh, that tasted bad. Go. So you should just be able to see that. There we go. So we've got a blue-grey squig with little grey whisker stripe marks. I'm actually going to do these in the darker grey, in the Eshin Grey that we used for the base, just so that they stand out more from the miniature. Because they are paler on the picture of the tabby slime, but that doesn't stand out very clearly on a mini like this. Oh no, more jizz. I don't know, I like it. What were the band called again? Aren't they just called the Jizz Whalers? Extra helping of jizz. Oh my god, you lot. I know what you're getting at, you buggers. Yeah, there you go. Look, you can see them now. They actually stand out from the rest of the paintwork. Yeah, that is very fair, Grox. Though I like the default Cantina Band song. So I'm just putting a little bit of Nuln Oil in the squig's cheek creases where there's an overlap with the whisker markings. The music genre cipher, yes. I know what you're like, you buggers. Take anything you can out of context in my streams, you sods. Better than B. Arthur's Cantina song. I'm using the Eshin Grey again on the insides of the ears that we put on. There we go. And now, if I can figure out where I've put it... Ah, that'll do, actually. Oh my god, Rust. That's horrifying. What has my chat descended into? Technically Grox, yes. Oh wow, hands. I remember those days. Okay, so I'm going to use some skeleton bone, which is the army painter equivalent of bleached bone, for the squig's claws and teeth. We may actually get most of this squig done tonight. I know I'm slightly over, but this definitely needs a bit of thinning out. It's quite thick. There we go. So the way I tend to do squig teeth and claws, just so that they're nice and quick, is I'll do bleached bone or skeleton bone on top of the primer, and then I'll wash that over with a little bit of Nuln Oil, and then I'll get the spaceship exterior and just put little highlights on the very tips, like the very highest points, as it were, with a really fine brush, usually the Psycho. But then again, I paint everything with the Psycho usually. And they tend to be quite quick to doing that way. I'm not feeling great right now. The stream has been helping me feel better. Oh, bless you. I'm so glad to hear that the stream's helping, but I'm also very sorry to hear that you're not feeling great. Big hugs if you want them. And I hope you're feeling better soon. One thing I really like about painting the claws on a squig is that if you've ever, like if you've got a dog, especially if you've got a dog, if you've ever looked at their claws, they're really mottled. Like there'll be different colours. Some of them might be completely black, some of them are more brown, some of them are like a really translucent white. Oops. And I like that when you're painting stuff like this, it can be a little bit different between one claw and the next. Twitch is breaking as we speak, apparently. Oh no. Dare I ask? Hope we have time for the song I put in the queue, which I add to shame Hobby when they use knives wrong. Ah, that'll be the next one, I take it. Or is it this one? No, it's this one. That's what you said, speaking of. Meh, don't mind me. The edge is calling. Fair. It's really difficult to use knives safely when you're trying to do it in front of a camera with this sort of setup. Which is why I always say to people, don't do what I'm doing. Trying to fill in all the gaps. Because I don't want the dark areas to be there until I put the Null Oil on, basically. It's the only problem with these old school night squigs, the night goblin squigs. They have really thin, pointy teeth, which look absolutely amazing, but are a pain in the arse to paint. And well, it's a good song. Yeah, fair. You'll notice I've got like a little rim there with no paint on it, because that bit's going to be pink. I'm getting the Psycho out for this. I'm gonna actually have to paint over a bit of this because I've got way too much pink there. But it's fine. As long as we get the pink where we want it, we can always sort out clean up later. There we go. I mean, if I was going to kill a bunch of folks, this is not the song I would choose for my rampage, but it's not a bad one. Okie dokie, Hans, you take care, and thank you for popping in tonight. It's been lovely to have you here. Even if you do shame me for using sharps wrong. Okay, there we go. Got a tiny little bit on one of the toes there that's not got any paint on it because it's dented inwards. That's all the bleached bone on. And look, he's got gums. Just what we wanted. I know, Hans, I know. Thank you for looking out for me. Where's my Nolna gone? There's my Nolna. It's right there on camera, I can't bloody see it. Okay, so we'll go back to the character brush I was using earlier for this. And I am actually going to load the brush up quite a fair bit so that I can really get in those crevices. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm going for the ones that have got deeper crevices first. And sort of reducing the amount of Nuln I've got on my brush by putting it on them first, and then I'm going to these smaller ones at the front to get rid of the rest of the Nuln oil. I'm going to put a bit back there as well to darken the gum down. There we go. What a lovely smile. It's a happy boy. Now, are you still there, Rust? If you're not, then I'm going to have to ask somebody else that's played Slime Rancher. Put a little bit of shade in there because I've got some nice deep recesses there, so it's good for that. And I'll do the same there. Got a little recess there. You're here. Okay, so I don't know anything about Slime Rancher other than that it's absolutely heckin' adorable. So, what kind of environment would our little friend find themselves in? Would it be flowery? Would it be rocky? Would it be grassy? Do they have a preference? Do they like wet areas? I mean, I have no problems with it, Geist. Bit arid with some vegetation strewn around. Cool, okay. So what we'll do then is the base for this one, I'll use sand. I think I've got some small slate pieces. Hey, Kev. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, so we'll do some sand. And I've got some little grass tufts and I've got some flowers. So we'll put a little grass tuft and some flowers on it. Just so that it's not just sand. That sound good?
Goodbye.
Okie dokie, guys. You take care. It's been lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for popping in. And thanks again for the Old Zogwarts Transformer curse from Saturday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the rim on this. And then I'll do the basing off stream. Just because I'm going to make a lot of mess. And it's easier for me to do it not in front of a camera, unfortunately. I just don't have enough space on here for all the basing supplies and stuff. And they live under my desk. So I can't even get to them while I'm streaming. There we so once that's dry, I'll put another coat of green on so that when we come to the stream on Friday... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Rust. I'll do that. If I've got any little grey rocks that are little enough for the base, that is. Yeah, so I think I'll leave it there because I am 20 minutes over. But we've made really good progress. We've almost completely painted a squig. We've started painting another squig. Yeah. Good progress for a single stream. I'm quite pleased with myself. But yeah, we'll get this one finished. Well, I'll get it all based and stuff. And then on Friday, the first thing we will do on Friday is we will have a little naming ceremony for this fellow. So we'll put its name on its base, as I've done with every other squig I've painted. Need to figure out a name for it though, and as Rust, it was you that redeemed the curse. You are welcome to pick a name for your squig. But you don't have to pick one until Friday, so you've got time to think about it if you want. Yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. So let's go to the ending soon screen. Oh, there's lots of people live right now. Gosh, who've we got? For fuck's sake. So many parodies. Oh, okay. So, Tankpot Zoe is doing more hobbying, so, you know, from one hobby stream to another. Let's give her a raid. Massive thank you everyone for coming along tonight. I hope you've had a good time. I certainly have. It's been lovely to paint squigs and chat with you all. I will be back on Friday. As I mentioned, we'll name this little fella and we'll get some more work done on our wheelie friend. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you all then. And until I do see you next, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands, and have a lovely rest of your week, everyone. Now, go say hi to Zoe for me, and be nice. She's awesome. Bye, everyone.